Ware. He's been a resident of Catoosa County for 26 years. And after being a citizen of Catoosa County for 26 years, he has seen and experienced and witnessed many different irregularities. And that is what motivated him to run for this position this time. No, I noticed, Nick, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you.
I was already jumping
Yes.
to the next line.
That's okay.
Without saying hello to you.
Yeah.
So I was able to listen to your speech, and it was very powerful. I really, really like it. And I want us to tell the audience here, what is it that motivated you exactly about running for this position?
Well, I've always been kind of motivated politically, you know, with just knowing our nation, our country. But back in 2010, I fell back to where I wanted to bring my children up to be aware for situations with our country, to where these are the debt and so on and so forth. And it was last year that I saw an article where the commissioner chairman had put in for a resolution to make it to where a citizen would need to sign a document to be able to speak at one of the commissioners' meetings. And that document needed to be signed and stating what they were going to be speaking about. And
it's almost like they had to be approved before they opened their mouth.
That's right. It had to be approved, had to be submitted 24 hours before the meeting. And because of that, you know, it just enacted me again to be political. And well, just throughout the duration of time over the last year, I've seen so many things that has caused a lot of awareness in me that there needs to be some things that's changed. Noticing and looking at the budget for the past 8 years, the budget has increased by 46.5%. And to me, that rise is, I just can't see it, because that just means that government's growing.
But what would you do better? Tell your citizens of Catoosa County, if they give you their vote, what would you do better? How do you improve the county?
Oh, I definitely look at the roads and the infrastructure, because it is so horrendous here in our county. That's been a complaint by a lot of citizens. There's also a lot with economic development that I see that's it kind of goes against what the county and how the county's made up geographically. But they continue to try to push an agenda based upon, you know, industrial, so on and so forth, where I think that there's more of a medium approach with economic development that actually is something that would help the citizens more than hinder or bring down property value or create commercial applications into a residential area. And I saw that happening throughout this past year as well. I'd also take and look at county budgets as far as individual departments and asking and holding accountable those managers that would be over those budgets. And knowing and understanding why we need to spend more, why would we need to have and hold this, if there is any bonds and debts that's there, why would we have our surplus going towards more spending and not paying off the bonds and debts?
You definitely allow the citizens to speak.
Definitely allows, yes, the citizens.
They don't have to be approved.
No, yes. No, that's right. I would definitely allow citizens to speak. Now, that resolution did not pass in that. There was a vote that it did come about to where they just have to sign a piece of paper. But just knowing that the current chairman put that in, and that was his heart in the matter, is what really made it to where I looked at him closely and stating that, you know, this, what really jogged me to want to run and to actually come in as a writing candidate was whenever I was at the budget meeting and him telling me that I just needed to call him to ask the questions. And he wasn't answering it publicly, or there wasn't any interaction there where I can be able to say, hey, answer this question, but here's a question I have, and there was no answer that was coming back to where it was publicly. So then if I said anything about it after, it would be hearsay upon my part, you know. So,
Correct.
so to have that accountability, but also the transparency that would be there, that's where I would want to be.
Do you have any idea why they act this way? You think they have something to hide? They're afraid?
I don't know, maybe. There may be something there with.
I mean, the city and county meetings are on an open room.
They are.
They are open rooms, so they allow all the citizens, to come in and air their concerns.
That's right.
And they're supposed to have answers for everything, right?
Well, that's not the case here. It's usually citizens airing their concerns, and then it's thank you, and you got your 5 minutes. Please sit back down.
Wow. Wow. Well, definitely a concern. So we have Nick Ware, and I see that you are like a writing
A write-in.
candidate. Explain to us about that.
Okay, so a write-in candidate is you still have to qualify to be a write-in candidate, but with that qualification, it really comes down to just having an article in the paper, and then also submitting to your local register for the voting for the voting register.
With the voting authority.
Yes, and they approve to say that you are a write-in candidate. If you don't go through that process, which is minimum, but if you don't go through that process and someone to write my name in, it would not count. But because I have, then whenever they write my name in, then it counts. So here in Georgia, they have the electronic booths, to where they, it's touchscreen.
Yes.
And so on the touch screen, it'll have like your candidates, a list of candidates, and at the bottom, it'll have one that you can touch that says write in. And whenever you touch write in, then it opens up a keyboard, and on the keyboard, you can then type in my name, Nick Ware,
Correct.
and hit enter and cast ballot, and done.
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 And then you get that vote.
That's it. Yeah.
So it's that simple. So this is something for people to know, because a lot of people don't know this. And a lot of people don't know that they have seen it. They have seen it, and they always said writing, and it's a little line under the candidates. They're going to put all the candidates on the top, and then at the bottom it's going to say writing. And what that means is you can write the name of the candidate that you want to vote for if it's not in the ballot.
Right.
That is registered.
That is registered.
That is registered, and you are registered.
I am registered. Yes.
Well, citizens of Catoosa,
Catoosa County.
is your one a new chairman, and you're a commissioner?
Commissioner Chairman.
Chairman. Nick is your option. So is this for November 3rd?
November 3rd. That's correct.
November 3rd. So November 3rd, remember Nick Ware. Write in.
Thank you.
Thank you.